Good morning, Lana Scott. Welcome back to the tribe. Guys, if y'all can, I'm pretty sure y'all can tell, I am still sounding pretty sick. But I have been getting messages and all kind of strange things happening. And I think it's a lot to do with portals opening up, doorways opening up. I think getting a really bad high fever opened up or came along with some activation that was going on with me. Over the period of being sick with this flu bug that's going around, or head cold. We're not even really sure. Everybody's suffering from the same symptoms, so I don't know if you want to call it COVID, if you want to call it the flu, if you want to call it a head cold. We've all had the same, pretty much the same thing. Vivid dreams, because I've been talking to people. Vivid dreams, high temps, your head filling up with cotton, people's balance being off, bed spins, all kind of just out there, or at least the people I've been around, we all kind of experience similar things. So I'm wondering, because of the messages I'm getting, and I keep hearing over and over and over again, I'm wondering now if this is some kind of releasing old, if this cold, or this flu, or whatever it is, isn't the beginning of a doorway, or a portal, or a change in the energy shifting, or a different per diem coming, not per diem, just paradigm shift, okay? Or if this is what is, because it seems kind of ironic to me that as all these shifts are happening right before going back into the Capricorn energy, the planets, and I'm no astrologer, guys. It just, that's what's been sticking out in my head and keeps just reverberating around and around and around. Is anybody else going through that, where something in particular is just staying stuck with you? No matter what you do, you keep coming back to it, coming back to it, coming back to it. I've been talking about that in the readings too, about the energy swirling around each of us, those of us that are coming to a higher calling, that are meant to speak, share our voice, our visions, our readings, how we're seeing the energy differently than other people. So I'm going to start kind of incorporating a little bit more of that in the readings, because I'm just going through some really, and I cannot be the only one, going through some really strange things that I just think that I should, stranger things, woo, that I'm going to just kind of throw in there when I do my readings, because I can't be the only one. Guys, out of not 8 billion, or 8, what is it, 8.7, whatever the billions of people on this planet, I cannot be the only one feeling this energy, okay? So if it resonates with you, it does. If it doesn't, or if maybe you experienced it, or already experienced it, or experienced it later, if you want to drop a comment, I'd be more than happy to. I try to read all my comments, guys, so I get so many that I can't read them anymore. So this is what I was getting this morning. I kept seeing Between the Realms, and that's how I see this card, is like somebody looking out and seeing the energy shift and change and getting different messages. And I know I sure as hell have been, okay? I mean, if y'all just looked at the other video I just uploaded, I literally was getting like this old photo book that somebody dug out, that my memories dug out of the far reaches of my memories, to open up this photo book and just show me all these little pictures and of places, people, and remembering who I am, you could say, of things I haven't thought about in 40 years. I'm not kidding, 40 years. Some of these pictures that have been popping up my head of, 2 ex-husbands, my kids when they were little, different places I've been, just all these weird old memories coming up that I'm like, why the hell would I think about that? So I don't know if this flu started this off, or if it was a paradigm shift at the same time, and I've gone through some kind of alternate reality in my mind, or just old memories popping up, unlocked by this fever that I had for 2 days, right? So if anyone else has gone through this or goes through this, if you get this same kind of thing, let me know in the comments, or maybe talk about it a little bit, because I know I'm sure as hell going through something. So this card is cleansing, releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. And it really feels like maybe that's why I'm seeing these pictures in my head, these old memories, and maybe some of y'all, if you are too, that you're doing it too, because you're looking at your life as it's gone by and how far you've come, or remembering what you've forgotten, or just seeing how you've grown in your lifetime. Take it however, right? So, and I also was they were also talking about certain cards, and I'm still going to pull the runes. I'm probably going to pull both of them. So I've got the Healing Waters deck out because that's the one that came to me. The Starseed deck, and they were actually telling me, saying something about, they were actually saying something to me about combining those two decks, but they're really too big for my hands to hold. So I might attempt that at a later date for you guys. The Gateway deck. And I'm getting ready to order some more cards. I know I said that previously. I'm waiting for this next thing to come through so I can get some work your like place cards. No, this feels okay. And then this deck, every time I put my hand on it, I keep hearing them say not yet, but in the near future you're gonna pull these cards again. So guys, I get messages with all this stuff. And actually, you know what? Let me pull this card right here. I'm feeling this very strong right now. Let me message of Cosmic Oracle cards. There's a couple more Oracle cards with the Cosmos on them that I've been looking at on another, not Amazon. I've been looking at them on something else, some kind of called Magic.com or something like that. Let me shuffle these and see if anything jumps out in these right here. Is there anything you want, angels, ancestors, mine, or others, that you want to tell anybody? Or is there any messages here? Okay, so my camera's acting kind of funny on here, guys. Doesn't feel like it's keeping up with me in real time. Find ways to lighten up and not take anything too seriously. Give your inner critique a vacation day. Be kind to yourself. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Okay. So is somebody discovering something, new beginning? So maybe energetic tune-up. So maybe something new comes along that somebody's going to find. Me or anyone else. Okay, this is for all of us, guys. It's not going to resonate with everybody, I'm sure. So when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Go all in and enjoy the ride. That feels like that's a message for someone. That's whoa, too many cards. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. Anybody feel like they're dimming their... I'm only going to take that one. Anybody feel like they're dimming their light in some sort of way? I got that yesterday in a reading. I believe it was yesterday. Is somebody on some kind of a new path that you've found something new to be excited about? And it's nothing like the old of what you've been doing, maybe. Guys, it feels like we're on the precipice of something big opening up for the collective. I still keep seeing letters that are backwards in my mind's eye. And those were, I actually saw those in a reading by I Scry with Steph. Some of the her scrolls came out kind of backwards, and then I was seeing something about Stranger Things, and they talk about things backwards. So maybe this is something behind the scenes. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. So I was just doing some of the angel cards, and I think there was a faith one too that said something about that too, about having faith. So maybe someone needs to, life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? Maybe some of you are feeling like your focus is being shifted away from what you should be focusing on, and that you're needing to remember to have faith. You can't change anyone but yourself. So this feels like something kind of behind the scenes, guys, of remembering that, you know, you can help guide people, but you can't change them. They can only, and you can give, you know, you can lead a horse to water, guys, but you can't make it drink. And this feels like a spiral back here. And spirals to me are sometimes behind the scenes of what's going on with the bigger picture that you can't always see. And this is like a circle within a circle, it feels like. There is light at the end of the tunnel as well, guys. Light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. That feels like a couple of messages for somebody. Okay, so we're just going to put this off to the side here. Okay, and those are just some little messages there that maybe to help you find your way. If you're releasing some old stuff that's no longer resonating for you and now looking or now even seeing the glimmer of a new path or a new truth that you now need to realize has taken the place of an old belief that no longer fits anymore. Because we were talking about, yeah, this feels like something behind the scenes, guys. Something coming to light now with the new, clearing away the old. When I think about some of those photos, those pictures, those memories that I've had that are coming up like almost like a photo album. Guys, I've come a long way in my 61 years. You know? How far have you come from even last year? Okay, or 5 years ago, 4 years ago, a year ago. I know when I first moved to California, the first 2 years here, guys, because this is going into my third year here, I spent a lot of time alone. I did a lot of time with my channel, spent a lot of time talking to people that were still in Mississippi, healing myself, changing myself, and I've come a long way, baby, since then, you know? Who else realizes they've come a long way? For those of you that are, especially those of you that are in your 30s and 40s and 50s now, you know, even those that if you're in your early 20s and you realize, well, gee, I'm nowhere where I was when I was 15, 16, right? So what's coming into view for you? What kind of breakthrough on the process of self-change have you come through? What are you releasing that no longer fits you? These are all questions we should ask ourselves, right? Because you've got to remember every day is a new day. And only when you get really stuck in a rut or you keep not wanting to change, and even for those of us that like to stay along, like if you feel like you feel like right now you like where you're at, right? Do you want to stay there, or do you want to grow and expand? Do you want to make it better? Are you not in a rut and it is something new and you're actually actively seeking ways to make it better, right? Are you having the faith that's called for to make a new dream come true? What are you releasing that's old? Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy. Visionary and inspired ideas. What is there you go right there again, inspiring. What is inspiring you to do something different with your life? What are you releasing? Step back and look at the bigger picture. I know, guys, sometimes I get tunnel vision really bad. What do you need to do new? This feels like we're just on the precipice of something big and cleansing out some of this old stuff with some new stuff coming in, and also having to remember some of the old stuff, like a little bit of remembering to have faith. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Take a step back. Take a step back to look at the bigger picture. Don't get so close up to everything and getting sucked into the little bitty traumas that you know, that can haunt us every day, or that we can go through, like going to your job, seeing the same, you know, seeing the gossip girl in the back, or seeing, you know, the one that, you know, if you tell her a secret, the whole office is going to know, you know. Maybe not so much micromanaging, stepping back. And guys, and here's just that card again. That is what I feel like I'm going through right now. I remember Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Remembering who you are. Guys, it feels like this is what's starting to come to... I mean, it almost feels like a replay of the same message, but on a different perspective. Remembering who you are. I feel like I'm going through something of that right now, guys. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm not going to take that out. But I feel like I cannot be the only one going on this right now. Somebody else has got to be going through that. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Everything unaligned must go. Guys, this feels like that's on the other side, or maybe through the process. It just feels like we're on the precipice of something, guys. Like I said, I'm just pulling cards and thinking about everything that has been going, all the messages they've been bringing me, and seeing if anything else resonates for anybody else. Does any of this feel like anything to anybody else? Feels like they've got at least one more that's wanting to come out of here. And I'm just going to shuffle till it comes out, because it just feels like there's another card in here somewhere. Alright. Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So, okay, so I'm seeing in my mind's eye somebody, something to do with water and singing bowls again. I got this message similar to this before. Or any of you feel like you're water babies or Pisceans or... And then we got the artist card again. Manifestation, creative accountability. So this, again, this feels like manifesting and on the precipice of something, guys. I just can't quite pull in what they're trying to say. But I'm going to leave that right there. I am going to pull these runes, and we're going to see what we get. Because it feels like there's... something, again, like I said, guys, it feels like something's going on behind the scenes that's getting ready to come out during some kind of portal, some kind of meteorite shower, during some kind of, because we just already went through Lionsgate. Now we're in Virgo season. Okay, that is definitely... Okay. Standing still, shedding skins, joy. Okay, so guys, this is how they fell out. Joy, signs, synchronicities. So this feels like this is a confirmation for someone. And we got closings. So again, on this cleansing, releasing the old, energetic tune-up, new beginnings. So this feels like something closing that you need to let go of. Standing still long enough to realize what it is you're letting go of and what new can come in. Shedding skins, rebuilding something new. Ancestor lands, the ancestors, something in your lineage. I'm hearing rocks, rebuilding, new places, completion of new beginnings, starting new beginnings, having the faith to start something new, opening up, going into the future. Boy, a lot of messages coming through on this one today, guys. A lot of feels like they're saying a lot of messages or hidden messages coming to light, I'm hearing. Okay, so that's different. That's definitely different. So this is talking about hidden messages coming to light. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. New realities, I'm hearing. New realities, shapeshifters, shifting the light. Guys are whispering all kind of strange, or all kind of, not strange, all kinds of different light perspectives, new manifestations, being able to bring new things to light, manifesting new things, sharing it with others, new groups coming into the light. Auxiliary, something about auxiliaries. New breath in the cosmos. Sharing everything. I'm hearing telepathy. Guys are sending me all kinds of messages on the cards now. Hang on. And I still have a handful of runes in my hands I have not dropped yet. More people stepping forward. Okay. The past fading away. Guys are giving me all kinds of little pictures, little messages are like coming in like crazy. Divine intervention. Angels coming to help the light workers. Light workers and angels working together, coming to the forefront. Some kind of spiritual battle going on. That's where this new group of questioning everything comes in. Everything unaligned must go. Guys, this feels like a new type of light worker coming about, or new messages coming in for light workers. Some kind of new elders coming in because of remembering something. And new manifestations behind the scenes coming to the light. Guys, this is really kind of weird that I'm hearing in my head right now, that they're giving me off the cards and the runes. They're talking kind of a little bit about like the ripple effect. So I've got reverse movement, but they're talking about walking, taking your time to infiltrate, to understand, dreams, astral traveling, getting hope out of chaos. That usually means elemental disruption. New gateways, new doorways, new paths coming to light. Completion of new beginnings for new groups / angels and light workers / building something new on top of the old, but the old not being the same anymore. Completion of new beginnings. Side by side. Guys, they're showing me like a tribe of light workers, a tribe of angels, a different type of angel helping light workers to commit to some kind of new work on the planet or something like that. Wow. Okay. There's nothing on those. There's still some more runes I have not pulled yet. Guys are sending me all kind of little messages, and I'm just going to keep channeling and see what else we get. Breakthrough and process of self-change. Strength. Going into the future, new boundaries, new laws. Release from the old, relief from the old. The new being made, what are they saying? The new being made clear when the time is right. Sands of time, but breakthrough in the process of self-change for a lot of people. Light workers, angels, I don't know. New doorways, new strengths. I keep hearing something about doorways, but they're not being like really clear. It's like a faint whisper. Guys, it's really weird. Is any of this making sense? Okay, I know this has got to make sense to somebody somewhere. Okay. They're saying just remember. Big picture thinking. See the whole above, below, to the left, to the right. Now they're making me think of one of these place cards. This one card always makes me think of the Willy Wonka chocolate factory. When he talk at the end of the movie, when Willy Wonka talks about the machine that can go forward, backwards, into the future, into the past, all over the place. I don't know, maybe it also feels like they're kind of also talking about some kind of shapeshifters. I keep hearing shapeshifters as well. Lifting the veil. I don't know if this card's right on the top here. And I'm just getting some really weird messages, guys. Just bear with me here. Yeah, I was trying to, I was wanting to pull this one card just to show it to y'all. But it's just like they're like in this picture, in this building that you can see through it all. It's all, here it is. This one. Vertical transport, transit between floors. Accessibility. So, guys, it's feeling like they're talking about some of you that will be able to mentally shift in between worlds or something like that. Questioning everything. This feels like this is like mentally removing something and becoming some kind of elder. Artist, manifestation, remembering something. And they're trying to explain it to me, but it just kind of feels, I don't know, guys. I can't really, I hope this makes sense, guys. Transit between floors. Energetic tune-up. You can't change no one but yourself. Faith. Have faith. Breathe in the cosmos. This says breath of the cosmos. It feels like they're saying breathe it in. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it right there because it's kind of, feels like it's going in circles in my head, but it feels like some of you are just transitioning in some sort of way behind the scenes, that in your dreams on the astral level, that's going to be brought to the forefront along with messages sometimes in the near future. And it's some kind of new light worker, and there's some kind of new angel, warrior angel going to be helping you or something like that. Guys, just take this however this comes in for you. I'm going to leave it right there because it's kind of not even making sense to me, but yet it is, because it feels like it's in bits and pieces, but it feels like it's coming through the veil. Okay, a tiny bit at a time, a tiny bit at a time, tiny bit at a time. That's what it feels like. Okay, just bits and pieces coming through from behind the veil. Take that how that comes in for you. And it almost feels like these runes were like just like two at a time, two at a time, two at a time. Okay, so take this how this comes in. I'm going to leave it there. I did not mean this to turn into a 30-minute thing, but it just feels like it did. Okay? So, guys, some of you, I think, are just remembering who you are. And I think this is just, that's why they're telling me all these things. They're just saying, remember who you are, because somewhere along the way, something new's trying to break forth through your psyche to make you into some kind of new light worker, new healer, new something. Okay? Releasing the old and bringing it into the future with you. And taking the time for everything to settle. And it feels like they're wanting us to focus on ourselves right now and how we're pulling it all together to be whoever we're meant to be in the near future. And to take time to let all that gel and set with you. Okay? So take that how that comes in. This is the I Remember reading, guys, because I don't know what else to call this one. In Between the Realms, and Jet, tune up, remembering. Just I remember. I feel like some of you are just going to be going through this. We're all going through this. Lighthouse.